Good day! Today, we will talk about referencing. What is referencing? Referencing is a method used to acknowledge ideas, information, data, words, image, examples to avoid plagiarism. Evaluating sources. While there is a wealth of information found in the various sources, electronically or non-electronically, we should also keep in mind that not all of these pieces of information are accurate, relevant or useful, and valid or credible. Hence, it is very important to evaluate sources of information that you plan to include in your writing, specifically in academic writing. Criteria in evaluating sources. There is always a risk that the sources taken from the internet or anywhere else have bias or correct information. So, you always have to evaluate and filter your sources before using them. Not always have to evaluate and filter your sources before using them. Not only does an incorrect source affect your research, it also affects your credibility as a writer. The following are some of the criteria for assessing whether a source is suitable to use for academic purposes. The criteria include relevance, authority, currency, contents, and location of sources. Relevance of the source to the topic. How well does the source support your topic? Key ideas. You can check the title, table of contents, summary or abstract, introduction, or headings of the text to have a sense of its content. Authority or author's qualifications. Is the author's name identified? Is the author's background, education, or training related to the topic? Is he or she a professor in a reputable university? What are his or her publications? Is the correct information of the author available? Okay, ideas. If the source does not have an author, think twice before using it. You can check the university's website to make sure that professor is associated with the university. Publications form professors are usually peer-reviewed and have undergone a strenuous publication process and are therefore reliable. Legitimate academic texts must include citations as a requirement for publication. Citations demonstrate that the writer has thoroughly researched the topic and is not plagiarizing the material. Currency or date publication. What is the date of publication? Key ideas. In most fields, the data from other publications may no longer be valid. As much as possible, the date of publication should be at most 5 years earlier. Contents or accuracy of information. Does the author have a lot of citations in his or her and/or bibliography or works cited section? What is the tone and style of writing? Is the information inaccurate? Is the information obviously biased or prejudiced? Key ideas. The tone of the attitude of the author towards his or her subject and writing style must be formal. There should be no words or phrases, such as colloquial words and contracted words, that are unacceptable in English formal writing. You do not want to use source that is disputable, so make sure to verify your findings with multiple sources. It might be alright to use a source which only focuses on one aspect of the topic, as long as you balance it in your research with sources from other point of view. Make sure that the author has no personal agenda in writing the information. Location of sources. Where is the source published? It is published digitally or in print. It is a book, an academic journal, or a reputable news source such as www.nighttimes.com or www.economist.com. Does it provide complete publication information such as authors or editors, title, date of publication, and publisher? What is the URL of the website? Key ideas. Avoid using blogs or personal homepage and wiki sites. Wikipedia, Wiktionary, Wikiquotes. If the URI includes the top-level domain.edu, then that means that it has been published by an academic institution such as a university. Common URLs include .gov government, .org organizations, .com commercial sites, and network infrastructure. In academic writing, reputable sites are those with .edu, .gov, .org in URL. Purpose for citing sources. To give credit to the original author of a work. Plagiarism is a serious offense in which someone takes and uses the ideas, information, concepts, arguments, or information of someone else, intentionally or unintentionally without proper citation. To promote scholarly writing. Scholarly writing means that you are able to exhaustively use related and existing ideas, information, concepts, or arguments of an expert and to properly attribute these to the original source. To help your target audience identify your original source. More often than not, your target audience or readers want to either verify the information or learn more about the information from the original source. With your proper citations, your target audience can easily identify the location if the original source used in your paper.
What is involved in referencing? Reference list. A reference list is a list of all the sources you have referred to in the main part of your assignment and should be included at the end of your piece of work immediately before your bibliography. In-text citation. This means that the author's last name and the year of publication for the source should appear in the text. Some examples